Medicine Woman's Prayer. I will not rescue you, for you are not powerless. I will not fix you, for you are not broken. I will not heal you, for I see you in your wholeness. I will walk with you through the darkness as you remember your light. Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. How are you? Welcome to Energy and Light Awakening. So happy to see you today. Hope everyone's feeling much better and uplifted. So today's video, this is the first time I have talked about this subject or topic in probably maybe 3 years. The first time this happened to me, I posted a video. I expressed as much as I felt comfortable doing, and then over the years I have been posting other videos to help clear any problems or issues you might have. But I just wanted to do an update video and just kind of bring everything together and tell you what I've experienced since then and what I've learned, so it can be more helpful. Because of all my videos, these are definitely the ones, I would say in the top 3 that are the most watched. And I just want to let you know that as bad as things might seem, you have the power. It's always been you. It's always been in you. And whatever these things are, it could be entities, it could be psychic attacks, it could be black magic, someone's messing with you, and voodoo, Santa Maria, you name it, whatever it is, you are more powerful. And these people and these things are very aware of this. But when you are in fear, it's easy to control you. We go into victim mode. Oh my God, I'm being attacked. Something's after me. Somebody's trying to harm me. But the thing is, once you realize this, you don't have to fear it anymore. You can stand strong in your power, and you can get rid of these things, or you can make it stop. And once I figured this out, I was curious, though. I was thinking, do I really want to do this again? Because it was such a horrible experience, and it took me a long time to get rid of these things. But I was curious, I mean, can it happen again? Can they come back, get rid of them, once and for all? But the thing is, they can come back. But the good news is, as long as you're on your guard, and I find practicing some type of protection every day. As soon as you start your day, whether it's like a smudging or stones, it can be any type of ritual. But even though these things are helpful, I find the most powerful tool or weapon is your words. Standing strong and repeating an affirmation or a mantra, actually, some type of declaration. And for those of you that have reached out to me, I mean, I've lost count of the letters, the emails that I've gotten from some of you, and the things that you have gone through. Oh my God, blew my mind. But the information that I shared with you, that I'm sharing in this video, so far everybody has gotten really good results from what I've been told. And I've asked, to be kept in the loop, to be updated, so I know what's working, because I only have my own experience and what other people tell me to go on. So this helps me to expand and grow. So besides saying, starting your day, you want to also say a form of protection before you sleep. It can be anything, but something that feels strong and powerful to you. So things can happen to us while we sleep, and this was something else I learned rather harshly, because I thought once I was asleep, I didn't realize that other things could come in. I don't know how this works exactly, but things can come into our dreams. I've had some people tell me when they were astral traveling that they actually had something come in the body and they were able to get rid of it. They were aware that it was there, but it was a bit of an ordeal. So always protecting yourself while you're sleeping and in your dreams. you might want to extend that protection, and also your home that you live in, whether it's a house or an apartment. And extending that I found to be helpful. Also protecting the property, the land that you are on. But also something else, and this might be a little difficult for some of you to hear, but someone that I spoke with, and I actually found this to be true, said that a lot of times when some of these entities come in, we are actually causing this ourselves. And I was just like, what? There's no way in hell, because I wouldn't want to deal with this. But the thing is, the way she explained it, and of course it's completely up to you whether you want to go with this or not, but she said, of course we have the darker entities or energies, and we have the lighter ones. We have our guides, the ones that we turn to for help and guidance. And what she told me is that sometimes we get stuck and we need to move forward or learn a lesson, and the guides can't seem to get through. Even if we're asking for help, we might not listen or want to take that advice, or sometimes, maybe the universe is trying to push us into a direction that we don't want to go. And, or we're just like, no. So of course, she said these entities, these beings, they work together. So what they're not able to accomplish, they might send those things in, or we might somehow attract those things in as well to help us learn a lesson, which I certainly learned quite a bit. And as grateful as I am for that experience, I sure the hell would not want to go through it again, ever. So I found a lot of truth in that, because it certainly got my attention, first of all, and the havoc that it was wreaking my life. I mean, it was a nightmare, and I was causing problems sleeping. A more recent experience I had was just as I would start to fall asleep, I would hear like a loud cracking in my room, a plastic cracking. And I was just like, okay, it's winter time, the house creaks and things make noises when they get cold. But this was ridiculous. Like, it was so bad. Every time I would just start to drift off, crack, and it would disturb me out of my sleep, and I would start having problems. And that's part of the thing I experience, or people say that they feed off our energy, but they like that fear, that negative energy, that anxiety, and that's exactly what it was causing. And so as soon as I caught on, I said a few things. I called in some protection, which is another thing. Working with our guides, calling them in, I found that to be extremely helpful. And something I recently heard from someone, and I do not agree with this, it hasn't been my experience, but I just want to put it out there. It could go either way for you. This person said that when outside forces that are not human entities, whatever you want to refer to them, when these demonic or low vibrational beings start messing with us, that we are unable to deal with this, that we actually have to call something in to do it for us. Now, I don't agree with this, and again, it has not been my experience. And even if it's something supernatural, I have always had the power, but you need to be aggressive, you need to be firm, and you need to believe in your words. Because if you're just like, panicking and scared, and you're not really believing in what you're saying, then it's not going to make a difference. But I do like to call in help, and I do notice a difference. But I've also handled some things on my own, unless there was something that I was not aware of helping me. But as far as I know, in order to receive help, we need to ask for help. And I find that to be the truth for me as well. And again, I'm not saying any of this is set in stone, this is how it is, because I don't know. These are my own personal experiences. So what works for me has worked for many people. And from what I've taught them or told them to do, I always recommend expanding on it. Make it your own. Change the words. Say things that feel more accurate to you. Like something I like to say, like my time. I don't really want to call it a prayer, but my ritual, I always say something like, I am sleeping I am sleeping peacefully and comfortably. I do not give permission for any outside forces, energies, entities. I do not give permission for it to enter my dreams, to influence or affect me in any way. I do not give my permission or allow any type of control or manipulation. You are not welcome here. You are allowed to be in my home or on my property. You are best forthwith. That's the one I say at night before sleeping, but it changes. It doesn't stay the same. Sometimes I get little intuitive hits to add certain things or maybe change something. So that I recommend as well, doing that. So those are the main things that I have learned over the last 3 or 4 years. Yes, things can come back. People can try to mess with you. But again, another great thing about this is once you finally rid yourself and you start experiencing how much better your life is, how good you feel, the minute something starts to try to claw its way back in, you pick up on it instantly. Or if you're someone that's been really distracted, like this happened to me, something got in a little further than I would have liked, but onto it pretty quick. So usually immediately you will notice. You'll sense something even though you might not know what it is, or you just might start to feel different, or you might start thinking differently. You might start to feel heavy or negative or just having these horrible thoughts, because that's another thing. And I know this sounds crazy, and if you're someone watching this that's not familiar with my channel, or you've never had these kind of experiences, yes, I thought I was insane when this first started happening to me. I was like, oh my God, am I crazy? What is going on? But it is possible they can affect your thoughts. And the way I discovered this, I just thought I was having a lot of overthinking, but it was just so negative and bombarding me. It was difficult to focus. But one day a certain thought popped into my mind, and I will share it with you one day, but I'm still a little uncomfortable sharing this because it just makes me look more like a lunatic. There was a certain thought that popped into my mind, and as soon as I heard it, I was like, what? I was like, no way, I would never think a thought like that. It was trying to convince me to do something. And I was just like, oh, hell no, something is going on here. And that's what made me aware of. And you'll start to pick up, like if you start to have weird, unusual thoughts, harmful thoughts, or dark, negative, and you just start to feel differently, you'll know. And so, one last thing, I do have a playlist that I made over the years. Some of these are my videos, and some of these are videos that I discovered that helped me when I was going through this, because I really could not find much out there. I was just like, I need help, I don't know what to do. So I just started asking for guidance, and I was led to some of these videos. So I've also put them in the playlist, and I'll put that below. So into the Reiki session, this is my newest session for the healing and the clearing, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. And I know some of you are concerned for my well-being. Don't worry, I have no problem handling or dealing with this. I think I'm actually meant to do this, otherwise I wouldn't have had so many people contact me. I don't think I would have gone through this process and learned the things I learned. But I am safe, I am protected, and I'm not worried, because I know I am much more powerful than these things are. So I'm here for healing. I'm here for, this is just another reason I'm here to help people. So for some grounding stones, I've really gotten into the habit of doing this lately, and you guys seem to really like it. For the grounding stones that I'm placing at your feet, I have my Wonder Stone, which I often use, I really like. I have a banded agate, and also a flower agate, which this guy was kind of a rescue. I felt really bad for it. The local crystal store that I go to, it had been sitting there, and it had been discounted so many times, and no one would buy it. She's like, yeah, people just think it's so neat. And I was like, oh, let me have it. It's not, I don't want to say it's ugly. I don't think it's ugly, actually. I like the browns and the yellows and the white, but compared to some other stones, I could see why people might not like it. So let me place these at your feet. And for your hand stones, and of course, if you don't want to hold these, you don't have to. You can just place them on either side. We have Apache Tear, which is great for grounding, but also emotional healing. So if you're a little shaken up from the experience you've been dealing with. And also I have this black tourmaline. And so one for each hand, or you can place it beside you. And so now I activate my hands, charging them up with ancient and sacred Reiki, welcoming the presence of all that is, Reiki masters, ascended masters, spirit and animal guides, angelic realm support, benevolent beings of the highest truth and compassion. We invite and welcome this energy that serves and empowers our most aligned selves. This Reiki session is specifically designed for anyone watching, anyone that is having difficulties with dark energies, entities, beings, human and non-human, black magic, evil eye, anything that is not healthy and helping, relieving you of this, helping to clear your aura, your energy, and lift you up, helping you to see and guide you so that you see how powerful you are and that you can do this. You can do exactly what I am doing. Hashana hanaye kite ishkuna. Clearing up that energy field, releasing you from any ties, any bonds, any cords, anything tethered to you that you have not given permission to. Hashana hakatite eshkite. Allowing the Reiki to help you become more aware of when something is trying to attack or distress. Helping you to wake up and to see more clearly, to feel, to tap into your intuition so that you know when these things are happening to you, allowing you to easily protect yourself with confidence, with the power of your words, and using this video until you can get there, helping you to grow, to become more powerful every day, supporting you in whatever way you need to guide you and show you you can do this anytime. You can do this for yourself, and you can also do this for others. That's something else that's exactly what happened to me. I immediately felt a strong urge to help people. And most of the people I've talked to, once they've gotten to the point where I am, they wanted to help. So if that's the case, don't worry, and you don't have to go looking for it. These people will just start showing up in your life and asking you for help. And you can pass on what I'm teaching. Hashani kita eshkunai kitesh. And from love, the highest healing frequency of all, bringing in not only Reiki, but the divine consciousness that is within all of us. Hushanaya kita eshkuna ehene ekita eshkatai. Fully supported by our ancestor healers, by all the divine beings, teachers, angels, however it is you believe in. Hashana ekita eshkuta, hanine ekita eshka. Release, release, release. You do not have permission. You are not allowed or welcome here. You must leave the premises. You must untie, untether, releasing you from the bonds of this person. You do not have permission. You are not welcome here. You must leave now. Hushana hanaye kita eshkunaha eshihine ekite esh. Unanaye kitesh. Unkataye hana akataye esh. Breathe in and out. Kanaye kitesh. Hashana hana ukuishmkuuna ayesh gadaye hene ekiteshko. Hashanaye hukutunishka. Stand strong in your power, the divine power that is within you. It is a gift, a blessing. It is your birthright. You have all you need within you to make these changes and to protect yourself. Hanaye kita eshkuna. Hushkuntu ungu. Hanaye shaha. Enine ekita eshkutaha. The powerful healing of eternal love is with you now and always. Divine consciousness fills your every cell. You are whole, healthy, vital, and at peace. You are pure, clear, and balanced. Thank you so much for joining me today, everyone. Thank you so much for your continued love and support. I truly and deeply appreciate you so very much. I'm here for you. Please always feel free to reach out. And until my next video, there's so much love for you here. Highest blessings and infinite gratitude.